Okay, so I think I told you all that my dad has prostate cancer. Um, gosh, so this is kind of off the cuff. I'm just trying to get your advice because my brother just sent me this text message saying that he's lost weight and basically all the family is coming to see him because they don't think he has much time left. I hadn't talked to him for maybe 12 years after law school. I went to go stay with him. I was supposed to be studying for the bar exam, but then he just kind of distracted me. We got into a whole bunch of arguments. Basically, he wanted to take up all of my time. Um, I felt that he basically sabotaged a lot of things that happened in my life. And he was, in fact, jealous of me, which is really sad that a father would be jealous of his own son. I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't know anything about narcissism back then, but then I learned, oh, he's a narcissist. That's the reason why he is that way. Um, and then I reconnected with him. Maybe well, my grandmom died in 2018, so I went to her funeral, and so I reconnected with him during that time. And then he went back to his same asshole ways. Like he had prostate cancer, and so I bought him a bunch of supplements to try to help him, right? Because I already know that a doctor, they're not going to do shit for him, right? So they're just going to give him. They gave him chemo, which chemo has over 70% failure rate. Um, I've done my research, right? And I talked to him about it. It's not like I just bought him these supplements. I gave him the research and all. I mean, I spent my own money on this shit. This shit costs a lot of money. He said that he was okay with it, but then when I gave him the supplements, then he had a problem with it. And my whole thing is, I'm already dealing with my own shit, right? I took time out of my shitty life to help you with your fucking problem, and now you want to attack me for buying you some fucking supplements. Like, um, again, I hadn't talked to him in years. And so I only reached out to him because I heard he had prostate cancer. He was dying. And so I called myself trying to save him. And he didn't want my help. So I just basically, I stopped talking to him again, right? The whole thing is I hadn't talked to him for 12 years at that point anyway. And then it's like narcissists, their true colors are because they can't change who they are. So they can pretend, right? And then he's had a lot of fucked up shit about how, I mean, he does. I don't want to tell my brother this, and I because my dad he promised me not to say this. He doesn't believe that my brother is his biological son. My brother doesn't look like us, so he was basically going to leave all of his property to me, and I thought that was fucked up. So I was like, hell no, that I'm not. I don't want that shit. And then if you give me your property, the government is going to take it anyway because I owe so much in fucking student loans. And so, again, I bought him all these fucking supplements. He didn't want it, and so I stopped contacting him. And then I don't know if this is petty, but at the same time, it's my mental health, and I don't. It's like I still have to go to work. I still have to be a fucking slave to this fucking system. And between him and my ex mom, they stressed me out so damn bad that I was ready to delete myself. I don't know that I really want to put myself back into that situation, even though I know he's dying. And it's like, how much time do I really have? I'm not sure. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit, but I know I'm being selfish. I don't know. Basically, I'm trying to, I want your advice on what I should do. I don't really want to, but I know I could be making a mistake because if he dies and then I didn't reach out to him, then but that's how I felt before. It's like I reached out to him so because I felt this is my chance, and then he just fucked up, and I realized why there was such a break in our relationship in the first place. I didn't know he was a damn narcissist. I didn't know because every time I would try to talk about myself, he would change the subject to make it about him. Like, okay, and at the same time, I'm angry, right? I have a lot of resentment for the fact that he put me in this fucked up system. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be a fucking slave to this fucking system. And you know what he told me the last time I talked to him? He was trying to convince me to give him some fucking grandkids. This is someone who was extremely homophobic, who made my childhood um, a living hell. with his bullshit, and then he wants to give me this fake ass apology years later. Like, no, it's too fucking late. Now you want to apologize when I'm an adult, when I can fucking fend for myself. And when I was completely vulnerable and you had complete control over me, you made my life a living fucking hell. He told me repeatedly that he was going to fucking disown me. Um, and now I'm supposed to want a relationship with you. I don't know. Again, I know this may be selfish, but I don't feel that I necessarily owe him anything. I feel like he put me in this fucking fucked up system. I don't think that he really besides giving me food, clothing, shelter, which I feel like I'm entitled to that. You're the one who fucking bred me into hell. So I don't feel guilty about it. I don't, you know what? I don't know. I don't see any comments. So I don't know what y'all think about this. I know most people would say, well, just get over it. He's dying. You should just forgive him. But at the same time, what about my mental health? But what if he stresses me out and drives me into a depression? And when narcissists are, in their final days, they get nasty. They're even worse because it's like they don't have anything to lose, right? I'm going to die anyway, so now I could just be a complete asshole. I don't. He had some land in South Carolina that, again, he was going to give all his property to me. My brother really wanted the land. I didn't want the damn land because, again, the government is going to take it. I owe too much in fucking student loans. So, but when I said I didn't want it, he just gave it away to my aunt. And I don't know what other property he has. I know I talked to one of my friends back in the day. She was saying that, oh, I should just get whatever I can out of him because, I'm entitled to. I don't know. I mean, I'm not giving him any fucking grandchildren, which is what he wants. I'm not giving him any fucking grandchildren. Hell no. I'm not. I told him I wouldn't wish life on my worst enemy. Let me read these comments. Yeah, I did, but at the same time, if he does die like in 2 or 3 months, my brother said he saw him. He lost a whole lot of weight. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I just don't know what to do. And it's nothing I can do to help him. I knew that. I mean, as far as I know, he didn't take chemotherapy. He was on radiation therapy. But the supplements that I bought, I had researched them thoroughly, and I gave him all the studies to show him that this shit works. And he just wanted to argue with me about, oh, it's my damn body. I don't have to take it. Nobody said you have to take it. I bought those supplements to ease my fucking conscience. If you choose not to take them, that's on you. But I did my fucking part. Why are you arguing with me about some fucking? And I still got to go to my shitty job. I don't have time for this shit. He just wants to argue about every fucking little thing, and I just don't have time to deal with it. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end this because I do have to get ready for work. But y'all, let me know in the comment section whether you think I should contact him. I don't necessarily want to, but I feel almost like I'm obligated to do it just because I don't know that I mean, if I'm being logical, I don't feel that he did me anything. I mean, he provided for me. He provided me food, clothing, and shelter. But at the same time, I feel that he owed me that because he's the one who bred me into hell. He and my fucking ex-mom. I don't necessarily feel guilty about it. I don't know. Well, it's just I don't think I have enough time to sit up here and think about it. So, like I need to either reach out to him now or he may be gone soon, and then it'll be too fucking late. So it's fine. I gotta man. If he fucking died, I don't know if I would have a clear conscience about it because I don't think that I necessarily did anything wrong. I think I've been fair to him this whole damn time. Even after all the shit he did to me, I gave him a second chance and he still fucked it up. So it's just he doesn't want to do right. So, I'm sorry that you know what? I actually wanted to die before him so that he would be the one that have to deal with my death instead of me having to deal with his death. Why? they always say that the children should never die before their parents, that no parents should have to bury their children. No, you should have to fucking bury me. You're the one who put me in this bullshit. Why should I have to deal with your fucking death? Anyway, let me get off here, but y'all let me know in the comment section what you think I should do.